Another great exercise that you can do with the poles, just grip them typically. Extend your arms straight out from your shoulders. Have the tips pointed back so they're a little in front of your toes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some knee bends. Now, depending on how healthy your knees are and how strong your legs are, it could be, you could start out with just a little bit of flex and come up. Now, what I'm doing as I come up is I'm pushing. So I'm taking some of the load off my legs and putting it on my core muscles and my back muscles. So it's a way to build all the muscles in your body just by doing these squats. Now, if you go into a full squat, if you're able to, you can go all the way down until your upper leg is almost parallel to the ground. And now as I push up, I'm really getting a workout in the upper body. If you're able to, you can do this after a walk, or you can sit in front of the TV. And if you're really fit, you can do this for 2 or 3 minutes. And when I started doing this, because I hadn't done squats in years, it was difficult for me to do a full squat without the poles. So I used the poles, and now after doing it with the poles, I'm not only strengthening my core, my lats, my back, arms, shoulders, and chest, but I'm strengthening my knees. And then you get stronger, you can go down on one leg, and then the other. And again, I'm always keeping my arms extended, so I work the core. So from the side, it looks like this. A little bit of a knee bend can look like this, but you'll notice my arms stay extended. That's what really kicks in the core. Or I can go down into a full squat, push up, push up, push up, and I guarantee when you try this, you're going to see it's an incredible full body workout to do a squat. If you think you're really fit, try 50 or so of these. Or you can set your own record and email me with your number. Again, you can do it one-legged. Or two-legged. So that's just a great exercise that you can do anywhere, anytime. I'd also like to show you a few range of motion exercises that you can do with the poles. Start out by just moving the little clip that holds the poles together down to about the middle of one pole, and then fasten the other one. So you've got the poles like this. Put them over your shoulders. And now what you can do is you can do about a quarter twist, and you can see that the poles sort of indicate how far you've twisted. Do a quarter twist to the other direction. Now try to take it a little bit further. A little bit further. Always do this slowly. Anyone who has osteoporosis, you probably shouldn't do a twisting exercise like this. Otherwise, it's a good thing to keep your spine loosened up. Okay, now on this one, I'm going to try to take a full 90-degree twist. So the poles go a full 90 degrees. Anybody who's a golfer, this is a good exercise. See if you can take it beyond 90 degrees. If you begin doing this, do it gradually until you get a comfort to get that much range of motion. Do whatever is comfortable for you. Now you can also lean forward and do the same thing here. Same thing here. See if you can take it to a full 90 degrees. A full 90 degrees. Never go beyond your comfort level. Lift the poles straight up. Let them drop down with your arms extended, and then let your upper body go down. Try to keep your knees fairly straight. And back up. over your head. Drop them down behind your back. That'll help with the flexibility of your shoulders. Straight up, down, up. And you can also do it this way, over to the side, the other side. You can take the poles, put them behind your back, and you can use this to extend the tricep on the upper arm and bring the other arm up, improve your range of motion on your shoulder. Always do it gently, never do it too hard. Reverse it. Whoops. So there are probably a lot of other things that you can do with them that you creative folks out there can let me know about. But it's a great way to use some the poles for some range of motion exercises. There are a lot of experts who say that you should stretch before you exercise. The conventional wisdom now currently is that it's not really that necessary to stretch before you exercise, but it could be useful to do just a few little warm-ups. One would be where you lift the leg up, you point the toe, flex the foot, point the toe, flex the foot, do some circles just to make sure the joints are all warmed up. Go in both directions. Then the other, point, flex, point, flex, do some circles. You can do the same thing to warm up your shoulders. Just let your arms swing a little bit. But really it doesn't require that much warm-up. When you start to walk with the poles, just go gently, start out at a nice, natural, comfortable pace, and let your body warm up naturally. When you get back from an exercise, you might want to do a little bit of stretching if that's something that you like to do. A couple stretches that you can do are for the back of the calf. You can use the poles to give you a little support in front. I've got my hands on the top again, keeping my heel on the ground, and then bend that front knee a little bit until you feel just a little bit of tension in the calf. Never want to do it too much, and you don't want to be bouncing up and down. That's not a good thing to do. Just a nice slow move forward with the knee to stretch the calf. Same thing here with the other one. You use your lats a lot when you're exerstriding. So one way to give them a little bit of a stretch, just hold the poles out to the side and come down into a squat. You can feel the pectorals stretch, the lats stretch. If you want to get the pectorals to stretch a little bit more, just move the poles back. Again, only do it as much as it's comfortable. I can really feel a good stretch on the pectorals right now. Bring it forward and come up. Another one to get your back stretched out, put the poles out in front of your body. Step back and try to, as much as possible, just let your trunk fall down so there's a straight line between your trunk and your arms. This is stretching my shoulders, my back. Feels great. It's very relaxing. So there are some other stretches that are shown in the manual. You can check out the diagrams of those. And there are a lot of, just about any yoga stretch or any kind of traditional stretch you can adapt and use the poles as a tool. It's kind of fun to be creative with it. Here's another exercise that's good for maintaining the dexterity and freedom of motion of your fingers. If you've got any arthritis creeping in, or in order to prevent that from happening, you can just take a pole in each hand and dial it up with your fingers, bring it back down, Take it back up. It's really quite a miracle what our fingers are able to do. This looks simple, but when you try it, you'll see it's a real exercise. Bring it back down. Don't let them just fall through your hands. And then take it back up. There's a workout for your hands. Do that every day. Maybe you'll avoid arthritis. And for those of you who do have arthritis, the best thing that you can do is to use your body, even the arthritic joints. So if it's possible for you to do even a little of this, if you can't do it when the poles are held up, hold them down horizontal at your side and do it that way. That's a little easier. Now you should be ready to go out there and begin to experience a synergistic total body exercise that bursts the no pain, no gain myth. For more than 2 decades, I've been helping people change the way they walk as well as the way they think about exercise. No matter what you've heard from any no pain, no gain fitness guru, the word exercise simply means put to use. Exerstriding is the simplest, most effective way to simultaneously exercise that's put to good use nearly all of the body's major muscles as you stride. You'll soon discover that you'll never have to sweat profusely, pant breathlessly, or endure the pain and possible injuries that can result from high-intensity, no pain, no gain exercise prescriptions in order to get fit for living life to the fullest and stay fit for life. All you need to do is regularly put your entire body to good use as you do the exercise your body loves best, walk. No going to the gym to do weight training or use boring exercise machines in order to build core fitness and strengthen your back, arms, shoulders, and chest. Because this simple version of walking does it all. It's transformed my life and the lives of countless people of all ages and abilities since I began sharing it with others back in 1988. Whether you've been physically active for years or you're just making your first efforts to take charge and live a healthier, more active life, I know Exerstriding will help you very quickly begin to look, feel, and function better than you ever thought possible, as well as allow you to enjoy every stride along your new pathway to more complete and vibrant health.